Welcome, folks. We are in downtown Farmingdale today. We are on stop 13 of the Long Island Smart Growth Awards, literally a tour. We used to do these at the Crest Hollow Country Club, 900 people. Can't do that with coronavirus, so we're literally taking show on the road to the location of where great things happen in our downtowns. So I'm Eric Alexander, Director of Vision Long Island, also founder of the Main Street Alliance. We got 45 downtowns as part of that. So we're, again, on our 13th stop. Where we've been? We've been in the village of Hempstead. We've been in the village of Westbury. We've been in the village of Lynbrook. We've been in downtown Huntington. We've been in Inwood Lawrence. We've been in Levittown. We've been to Greenport, village of Port Jeff, village of Seacliff, city of Long Beach, downtown Hicksville, village of Lindenhurst. But now, most importantly, on this beautiful day, we're here in the village of Farmingdale. And Farmingdale has won multiple Smart Growth Awards, and we're here to certainly recognize the good work of Farmingdale, but really we're here for a special reason. We're delivering a Smart Growth Award for regional leadership to a foundation that is supporting not just Farmingdale, but all downtowns across the island, across certainly starting in Nassau County, but could be potentially across the island, with a very innovative program called Split the Bill. So we're here with the Sidgmore Foundation. We're also here with Village of Farmingdale Mayor and local businesses that can attest to this awesome program. So we're excited to talk about that today. Before we get going, though, I just have to say two things. One, we have a virtual Smart Growth Awards program on September 3rd at noon. So again, September 3rd at noon, you can tune in to all the honorees, and that's great. We also have to acknowledge our sponsors. So we have our lead sponsor, First Equity Title, gold sponsor, National Grid. Then we have silver sponsors, Concern for Independent Living, H2M, Cameron Engineering, GPI, VHB, Engel Berman, Bartone and Terwilliger, Third Street Associates, PSCG, Mill Creek, Heartland Town Square, RXR, People's Bank, and the good folks at AT&T. So let's get rolling. So regional leadership, we've struggled. And we've had these conversations where there hasn't been enough philanthropy supporting not just our downtowns, just folks in general. And when philanthropic foundations step up and support people, particularly through a difficult time like coronavirus, that's so important. This Split the Bill program, and we'll hear it described in a minute, but essentially it provides resources and dollars for local businesses, so customers can go out at their local establishments, independent establishments for takeout, for in store dining, and it provides this reimbursement that really is a lifeline. It's been a lifeline to a lot of small businesses in Farmingdale and the other locations where it's been in Westbury, Valley Stream, and Hempstead, and in some places in the future. Innovative program. We want to see it in more places. We want to recognize it and certainly recognize the good work of the Sidgmore Foundation. But before we do that, we have a couple folks who give testimony to this program, and we'll start with the Farmingdale Mayor. Mayor Ralph Exman's right here. We're in your town.
We're in. Thank you, Will, for coming down to the village, and it's great to see you again. I'm calling you the dynamic duo because why it's duo, it's course twice. They came to us and said, okay, we can do $10,000. We went through $10,000 in 24 hours. So the duo comes in, they came back and said, you know what, we're going to double it. We're going to do it twice. They brought $20,000 in a business into downtown Farmingdale in just 2 days, 48 hours. Again, we thank you for that. We got to be politically correct.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you and the foundation, and I'm glad you were able to take it on the road and go to other villages and other downtowns and make it happen too. Thank you, Eric, and maybe one of our local businesses want to...
Bring him over, John Kidaris.
Come on, John.
Come on down.
Well, I know that this program tremendously helped not only us, but everyone here on Main Street. So again, we do thank you. It was obviously very tough times with everything going on. We were relying strictly on, takeout at the time, which, we were building up slowly, but this program helped tremendously in accelerating that. And I remember, I only found out about the program a couple days before, but the phones were ringing off the hook and our deliveries were absolutely astonishing. So we really do appreciate it, and it did everything that I hope you guys were looking for. So thank you again.
All right, so I mean, so we're always trying to get the local foundations to invest, but this foundation, the Sidgmore Family Foundation, if you go on their website, they've got about 70 different programs that they've invested in through the years, and it ranges from educational issues things down in D.C., but in New York, you invested in local restaurants in our main streets, and that's what's most critical. So I definitely want to thank you and have you say a few words. Jeff and Jessica Gelbwax, who are really the dynamic duo of implementing this program in multiple downtowns. So Jeff, Jessica, come on down and share what this program is about, and congratulations.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and the community of Farmingdale. We reached out to Eric early on because we knew his devotion to the local downtowns runs so deep. And when the principal and founder of the Sidgmore Family Foundation, Ms. Randy Sidgmore, really reached out to Jessica and I to see what we can do to help the local restaurants, Eric was our point person here to get us to Mayor Ekstrand, and the mayor here really supported us and was able to put us on the map to help his local community. And the one thing I really have to say about the local downtowns is the local mayors and the local politicians, they're so close to their constituents and they care so deeply for their businesses in these local downtowns. It would be nice if we can find other people to join us to provide dollars to help these small independent restaurants that may not have access to the government assistance while we try to get through these many months and hopefully not much longer of this pandemic. Of course, we could not have done any of this without the work of Jessica here, and she may have a word or two about implementing this program, because even though it doesn't look like it, a lot of work goes into the back end of this, and Jessica and Chris Grippo and Randy Sidgmore are all responsible for that.
It's been such a pleasure doing this, and our goal has always been and continues to be to help out local restaurants. We hope to keep expanding this as much as possible. Again, we need those dollars to be able to do that. And just an overview of how it works, we're incentivizing people to patronize their local restaurants. So we'll reimburse customers for 50% of their restaurant receipt up to a certain amount. In Farmingdale it was 50, and then we moved on to 30. And we'll reimburse them. And so it's helping to drive businesses to the restaurants. It's giving people some money to eat somewhere new, somewhere that they wouldn't have otherwise. And we think, this could really help a lot of places out, and we've heard such positive feedback, and we hope we can keep doing it.
And again, in reference to Eric, thank you very much for the recognition, Eric. But the real heroes are the local businesses and the local community and the local politicians that really care so deeply. And again, we thank you for all the hard work, all of you.
Well,
thank you so much.
It's a partnership. Great stuff. Great. So we're going to give you this award, and then but let me just give the final reminders. First off, we're going to try to take this split the bill program to other communities, right?
Yes, sir.
So it does require that you're looking for matching funds also to kind of take it forward, right?
Well, we only have a certain allotted amount of funds, but
Right.
If we can find other private family foundations and or corporate foundations that want to join and partner with us, we can expand it. It doesn't have to stop. We can keep going.
Exactly. So we want to keep the program going. So we also want to remind people again, the virtual awards program is September 3rd at noon, so you can hear about all this. There'll be summaries and write-up of all the honorees. And also, we want to remind everybody to shop downtown. We're in a local downtown. It's a phenomenal downtown in Farmingdale. Shop in your local, your restaurants. Go to your local stores, brick and mortar stores. They need you now more than ever. All right. So with that, let's get this award going. All right. So, and it's coronavirus friendly. You'll see that there's masks on the folks in there. So come on forward. All right, guys. Ralph, come on up. All right, sir.
No, we're
We're good.
Come on, John. You
Get in,
too.
John.
Come on, whiskey down.
Yeah.